Hi there, my name is Matthew Brick. I'm a Valor Christian High School student, brother of four. I'm a wrestler, and I'm out to find interesting stories to talk to about, make connections, and hopefully point people to God. Let's get this, the Brick House Podcast.
This is Brick's home. This is your house. Presenting the Brick House Podcast. The Brick House. Here comes the boom.
What up, guys? Welcome back to the Brick House Podcast. My name is Matthew Brick, and I'm so excited for you guys to listen into this episode. Make sure to follow and share. Okay, let's get into this. Today I'm here with Jace Nakamura. He is a two-time state tennis champion, baseball player, and an academic weapon. And I'm here with Matthew Howey, who is a skier, filmmaker, and a fashion designer, founder of Flower Streetwear. How are you guys?
Doing pretty good.
Jace,
How you doing? Me and myself, I'm doing pretty good today. So
cool,
great,
guys.
Jace.
Okay, let's get into this. How's your guys' day going?
Having a pretty fine day. It's like a lot of schoolwork, everything, but yeah, it's fun.
That's cool.
Pretty uneventful myself. So
Yeah,
good day though.
Thursday, finishing strong, getting through it.
For real.
Okay, so I do want people to kind of get to know you and hear a little bit of what you guys are all about. So let me just kind of get into it. What are your guys' hobbies, and what do you like to do?
I'd say my main hobby or sport would be skiing. I spend most of my time skiing. I don't play any official sports or traditional sports, but yeah, that's my main thing. It's my main talent, I would say.
How long have you been skiing for?
I've been skiing for 14 and a half years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
I skied maybe once or twice.
I mean,
but
technically, I definitely have not been skiing well that long. Because when I started, it was just my parents pushing me on skis. I was 6 months old, so yeah.
Hey, that's okay. Jace, what about you?
So most of my time is spent playing baseball and tennis. And, really passionate about those two things, but my main hobbies, I'd say, are playing golf and fishing, definitely.
Yeah, I heard
Love fishing.
baseball. The tryouts are this week, or you're going?
Season practices start this week, but tryouts aren't officially till next February.
Oh, okay. But you're telling me how you're doing pretty good. You're happy with how you're doing?
Yeah, definentely.
That's
excited
good.
for the season. So.
Yeah. Okay. What has high school been for you guys? Now that you guys are sophomores, and I don't know, what's your favorite part and what's your least favorite part?
I would say my favorite part of high school is definitely our film program and just being with friends. Those are two best parts. But yeah, I don't really like the rest of my classes as much.
Yeah.
They're not too fun, obviously. But I mean, you got to do what you got to do so that you can do what you want to do.
What about you, Jace? You liking sophomore year?
Yeah, I'd say my favorite part is definitely my friends here at Valor. Matt Howey here was one of them. Always hanging out with my boy.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then, another thing I'd say is definitely the sports. Baseball and tennis has been a great part. Definitely tennis. Just
Tennis,
a lot of
yeah.
success there for me.
Tell us a little bit, so you won state last year and you won state this year, right?
Yeah, exactly.
How long have you been playing tennis for?
I think I started when I was about 4 years old. And I just kind of fell in love with it. Been playing every single day since, well, almost. And hope to go play high level D1 college tennis. So
Yeah, that's so
possibly
cool.
baseball too, but
I
mostly
maybe
just
played
tennis.
tennis, baseball maybe too.
Yeah.
Neither. So I played tennis maybe a few times. I mean, my grandpa, good tennis player. My uncle makes a living for playing tennis, but I can tell you
Really?
Yeah.
What is your uncle's name?
He's Bo Berglund. He's just now a tennis pro up in California. I think all right, in maybe national, something like that. But he's also part-time actor, and so
That's awesome.
He's
awesome.
kind of about the California life a little bit, but yeah. Well, okay, Jason, another thing with tennis, and you said maybe baseball. Do you have any immediate goals?
Immediate goals for me. So you wouldn't know what this is, but it's called Universal tennis rating, and I want to be at about like a 10.00 UTR by like the start of junior year. When that's like a low mid-level D1 player, and then and then also play like college tennis. And dream school for me would probably be like Creighton or USD. That's about it. So maybe like win a by the end of senior year, win a like pro tennis tour UTR tournament, like 25K. So
okay, cool. Hey, Matthew, tell me a little bit about Flower Streetwear. What got you into that?
I would say I've always just loved like fashion and like designing not necessarily designing, but like my outfits, just like planning them out, like ever since I was really young. So then that just translated into me like just like trying to design something, and I just had fun doing it. So I just kept going, and then I decided to start a brand just for fun.
Are these clothes out yet, or it's in the making kind of?
They will be dropping in probably like 4 to 5 weeks.
Also coming soon, guys.
Yeah, coming soon.
Got to cop one.
Yeah, just hoping to grow that. That's my main like financial hope for the future, is to be able to like live off of that, and then live off of skiing as well. But yeah.
No, yeah, I saw that you and who was it? You were telling me about like Sweet Tea Productions or something.
Yeah, that's my boy Carson. He makes ski films, and I make ski films as well. So that's what we're going to be doing in college at MSU. And yeah, we're just going to make ski films, probably be broke for like
hey, that's okay.
all of college, but yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's great.
Yeah,
That's what it's all about. Following
Jace,
your passions.
do you ski?
I do not.
Jace,
I do not ski.
no.
I dabble a little bit in snowboarding. Yes, he does have videos of me snowboarding together in Winter Park.
I mean, I've snowboarded maybe twice. I'm not much of a skier snowboarder type guy because I don't personally like the ski lifts. I don't like
Stair of heights.
Yeah, I don't.
You're a lot of fears, you know?
I'm only like if the bar goes over. But yeah.
To be honest, I think that's the scariest. That's the scariest part of skiing for me, is the chairlift. I'm just like terrified.
So kind of with like what you guys are both interested in and like what your passions are, what would you say that you're if have faith or not, what maybe a Bible verse or a quote or even something, maybe a person, what motivates you to do what you do?
I can give you my favorite Bible verse right now. Definitely like good one. It's Revelation 17:14.
Okay.
They will wage war against the Lamb, but the Lamb will triumph over them because he is the Lord of lords and the King of kings. And with him will be his called, chosen, and faithful followers. So that's just kind of like a great Bible verse to look at. It just always gives me faith and hope.
What does that mean to you? How does that...
Like, Jesus is just king. Like, he's King of kings and Lord of all things. And just be a faithful and chosen follower.
Yeah. That's so cool. Because, like, I personally think, like
he will always win, so...
Yeah, it gives you hope. Yeah, that's so cool. What about you, Matthew? Is there anyone that in your life, like, that inspires you, like a person?
I would definitely say, like the dude on TikTok, Cliff.
Yeah, Cliff, the guy that, like, oh, I love that. Like,
he goes out. Yeah,
he just goes out in college campuses and starts preaching.
Cliff is definitely one of my favorites. And another inspirational person I really looked up to is, you know who Billy Graham is? Billy Graham, yeah, like... Yeah,
he did like a revival.
Amazing life. He went to like all these different countries. In like South Korea, there was like 1.5 million people there to like listen to him and stuff. And he's just an amazing, like, great things from him. So
yeah, no. There's this song by Zach Williams. It's like a Billy Graham revival, and it's it's not like a song that I would probably listen to every day because it's more like talking about how cool that is and like how we would probably need another revival like that. So I like it. It's a good song, you know.
Yeah, I was actually at the college he went to, stayed there like last weekend. So.
Oh no! Wait, what was it? What's that?
Wheaton College.
Where's that?
It's in Chicago.
Okay, Chicago. I've been to Chicago one time. I went to the Big Bean. Matt, or what were you doing right now? What are you looking at?
I think something that inspires me is my friend Caden. He's a artist from Denver, and yeah, it's just like his grind and like he does not care about money at all. He just like works really hard at what he does and does it for himself. I have a Bible verse that I found. It's called it's 2 Corinthians 4:17. It's, "For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all." So it's just like inspiring to me because like it reminds me that like we're all going to go through troubles, but eventually it's like going to pay off, I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have another one too. That's kind of similar to that. Is 1 Philippians 4-7. It is it's 1 Philippians 4:6-7. It's, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and petition with thanksgiving present your request to God."
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
tell me if I'm like how I interpret it, but like you tell what you're going through to God and like he'll receive it and like no.
It's just like a reminder, like
Like a
whatever like worldly troubles you're going through, it just doesn't matter. Like God's always there, and it's basically it. Like
yeah.
whatever hardships or anything, just praying and it'll get through it. So
Yeah, is there any habits that you two that you do or maybe like have a custom or like acquired that like you do to like if you are going just through a bad day or I don't know, even a good day, like what keeps you on your pursuit of like doing your sport or what you love?
I would say the like main thing that motivates me to get through the day is probably like music and like just I would say like finding like other people's art, and then that like inspires me to make something, so then it like motivates me throughout my day. But yeah,
What I mean, I love art. Like, do you like what's like what I mean, you've talked about like production and stuff like that, but like what is there any other type of art like that you're interested in?
I mean my main interest is fashion design.
Fashion.
Or actually fashion and film are like probably like they're both very interesting to me. So yeah, those are my two.
Would you like with that like per se what your interest, that interest, is there any like goal for it? Like moving forward, like is there any certain person that you want to reach, or is there like a goal that you want to achieve?
I think my goal is just to be like financially independent financially dependent, like, or independent. Yeah, that's the right word. On my like business in fashion and like maybe in film, like whatever I do, I want to be able to like live off it and not have to work another job or like work for someone, I guess. But
Yeah. I've had 2 jobs, and it's actually kind of like I know in high school it's kind of hard to like have a job and then go to school, manage sports, all that stuff. But it definitely like once the check's coming in, it's kind of like like my brother, he works over at Jet's Pizza. He just bought himself the iPhone 15.
Dang.
Cause like
Yeah.
He's not paying taxes, or he is paying taxes, but he's not like paying like bills for the house or anything. So all that money just goes right to what he wants, and it's kind of actually like freeing. You get to buy what you want for once, like you have something.
Yeah. Me personally, I work at Little Man Ice Cream in Denver. So,
with quite other people, right?
Yeah. So it's like that job's a little frustrating sometimes, but it's worth it.
Like what do you need, like patience, like customer service patience, type stuff like that?
And a lot of people get like frustrated with you, and it's just like trying to like stay calm and nice while you're mad at them on the inside.
Yeah, that's a good skill to have, especially service and serving others. And I could totally see that.
Yeah.
Have you had a job, Jace?
I do not currently have a job, and I have not have a job. But like for money, usually it's just things like mowing lawns in my neighborhood and stuff like that. And then hopefully like in a year or two, maybe just start getting like just prize money from tennis tournaments.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for. So
how does like that work, like tennis tournaments? Like you go in, or like okay, like it's not with like school, so, or is it? Or
no,
it's
not.
This is individual.
So high school tennis is only like 2 months, like 2.5 months throughout the entire year. So you got to do a lot.
So you just like anyone can apply technically, probably, or like divisions. You can apply in that division, then you win up, and then you go in the next division, or
no. So it's like there's just like tournaments. There's different platforms that you can play through. So there's ITA, it's International Tennis Association, and it's just kind of like it's like a worldly thing. You get like a world ranking and stuff. So I personally have not played any ITA tournaments because a lot of it's like traveling like a long ways. But then there's a thing called USTH, United States Tennis Association, and I used to be big into playing those tournaments when I was like younger. Like kind of it's just all within your region and stuff. And then another thing is UTR, so it's Universal Tennis Rating, and they have UTR tournaments kind of around the country, and that's mostly what I'm playing right now. And then and your UTR rating is through that like organization is kind of like what matters for college tennis. So they have a lot of more prize money tournaments, like smaller prize money.
Wait, what goes in your head? Like, I mean, I wrestle, and so it's like kind of like a tennis in the way, or even swimming, kind of like, you know, if you win state, like at least for school wise, like you can win state for your school or like best in the division, but then you individually win state, and like maybe that's a goal of mine or something, like, or to go as far as I can.
Yeah, because our sports are kind of similar, like, not physically, but like and mentally, like it's both individual tournament like sports on a team, but you have divisions that you like are trying to win state at, like.
I have a while to go, but like what goes in your head, and like what helps you like stay focused and like wanting to do that?
I would say like for tennis, my biggest strength on the court is just kind of like my mindset, or like mental toughness, I guess, because like most people insanely nervous, they just kind of like shut down, like their head is racing, hyperventilating. Like this is how everybody in the team is. I've been like trying to help my team out for like state. But like for me, like I honestly have like no idea. I'm just like not thinking anything in
I could
situations like for a big point or anything.
I've seen him play, and it is like he has this like insane focus where it's like he does not have any emotion, and he'll just like execute. So yeah, it's very impressive.
That's like I can't, because like I'll be playing pickleball, and like I'm gonna be up against my brother, and it's like or whatever match point, right? And you have to win by 2, and he's at the same one, and like we'll go back and forth. He'll score on me, and then I'll catch back up, and then it's like so frustrating, like, and I almost get so like upset at myself, like I don't know if I put like all this pressure on myself, but like I don't know if I could do it. Like
imagine when there's like 150 people just surrounding your court watching you, just like that. It's like another level of pressure.
I feel like sometimes you can be in your own head, but
that was like freshman year, and I'd never experienced that before.
Yeah,
and that's kind of like when I realized it was like.
Well, okay, my question would be then, like, is there anything that you do, like they say, or maybe Kobe said it or something like that, but the way you practice is the way you're going to play, but also like what you do when no one else sees you is like you putting in the work when no one else is watching. That's what makes you the better player. Like, is there anything that you do that no one else is doing? Because you're, state champion, especially twice in a row. Like, it's one thing 1 year, but then 2, a repeat. So, like, what do you do?
So I have courts like right behind my house that I always have access to. Like, there's a gate and I have a key to it, so I can just go whenever. So I'm always constantly. I have a ball machine, so I'm always constantly just out there like working on things like that. And that'll just kind of be like a stroke's not feeling good, but I'll also just like be hitting serves out there, and just asking friends to play all the time.
Yeah, that's cool. Wait, Matt, have you ever played tennis?
I played tennis when I was younger for Skyline Acres pool. So I'm decent because I'm pretty good at ping pong, so it like translates a little bit.
Yeah, true. I love ping pong.
Not as solid as Jace, but I'm definitely a solid ping pong player.
Yeah.
I
love ping pong. My grandpa, he won ping pong he won like a state he won a tournament, I should say. He won a tournament when he was a teenager in ping pong.
I could play some tournaments,
Yeah,
we both have tables at our houses. So
I used to have one.
It's a fun thing we like to do.
It was on a balcony, so if you'd hit it, it'd like go off.
Okay.
Yeah, not the most sketchy, but I loved it. It was cool because we were right outside of our house, and we'd climb up on top of the house. Wait, have you guys lived anywhere other than Colorado?
Yeah. So no, not Colorado. Originally, I was born in Pueblo, Colorado, and then I moved up to Denver in 6th grade. So, but both my older brothers are from New Orleans. So, I'm a Saints fan.
What about like family dynamic? Like, what is your guys' family dynamic kind of like?
My family,
any siblings or anything?
Like, I have one brother, but yeah, he's a ski patroller. He's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
He's good at what he does. It's scary. I wouldn't do it probably, but
yeah, I bet he sees like a bunch of people like hurt or something.
Yeah, like he told me about he was on scene, and this guy, it wasn't even like scary, it's just like disgusting. The guy was like throwing up for like 30 minutes straight, like nonstop on him, which sounds like absolutely terrible. So,
oh shoot.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my brother, and then
Jace,
my family dynamic.
your family, yeah.
I got two older brothers. They are 24 and 23, or no, 24 and 22 right now. One just graduated as a construction management major from college, and then the other one is he also wrestled in high school, just like
Yeah, you were telling me that.
Yeah, and he's in college, and he's about to go to grad school to be an anthropologist. And then I got both my parents are doctors, and yeah, that's basically it. So
Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys on this. Let's there's this thing I do now, or I was inspired by some other podcaster, but it is rapid fire. So I'm gonna have like 3 questions, and then you both answer them as quick as you can. You guys ready?
We're ready. We got to get really close.
yeah, we're ready.
All right, favorite song, because
Favorite song? Oh
We're-
my gosh.
That's too hard.
Oh,
you
too
can't hit us with that. That's too. Can we? All right, restart. That's too unfair.
Restart.
That's too unfair. That's like.
Actually,
I just-
answer the question.
Yeah.
But I need to think.
I need to think for a while.
What about? We'll move
So-
on to the next one for a second.
All right.
What is the worst fast food place?
Definitely.
Del Taco?
Yeah, I agree.
I hear I'm more of a. I hate Whataburger. Like I lived in Texas. Everyone's like it's so hype.
It's just a little bit gross, I went to one in Amarillo one time. Horrible.
If you could have like any animal, what would it be? Because like Mike Tyson had like a tiger.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got it right now. Raccoon, bro.
I would say moose.
No. Oh, actually, a moose would be pretty sick.
No, what are those one like little they're like little rats, and they're in like South America.
Those like
Oh,
What are they called?
capybara.
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 Yes.
Such a weird Discord Gen Z response, bro.
Okay. All right. Hop off.
Okay. Any last words, guys, from Jace Nakamura and Matt Howey?
Don't chase money. Chase just joy and happiness and relationships and
I
all
love
the
that.
good stuff. And skiing's like
Ski.
the sickest thing ever.
I would agree. Just live life freely, and just focus on your things that make you happy, and just have faith.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. Thank you guys.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you guys. Bye.
They always hating on me and they tell me I'm nothing, but really I'm trying to survive. Say you believe in the Lord, do you really have faith in our God? Is you ready to die? Water's getting wicked, so the people are God now. It's the time to go rise. Had to listen to the signs. Lord, use me as a vessel to preach to the gods. Time and time again.